Well, when was my first impression of NLP? Well, it happened in Australia when I was working in a hospital. I was 16 at the time, in the 70s. NLP had not been invented yet. Greenwood and Bandel were probably still in college. I was working in the children's ward. And I will never forget this young girl. She was 11 or 12, suffering from leukemia. And at that time, chemotherapy wasn't very advanced. So the doctors did not give her a chance and said inside a week she would die. One day I walked into her room, and being as wild and impulsive as I am, I just felt I had to do something else with this girl. She's laying there dying. I just can't let that happen. So I walked up to her bed, took out her infusion and her ECG, all kinds of instruments, took her in my arms and carried her over to the window. And this hospital was based in a beautiful park with a lake. So I opened the curtains of the window and showed her outside and said, "Look at the sun shining on the water. Look at the sun shining behind the mountains. And if you listen, you can hear the wind blowing through the trees. Look over to the right, you can see those colourful butterflies flying between the flowers. You can smell the flowers. Just let that happen." First of all, she looked at me and said, "What's this crazy male nurse talking about?" Then all of a sudden she opened up. She looked outside. All her senses opened, and she started crying for a very long time. All the feelings of hopelessness, of despair, of pain, she just let out inside this hour. After that, she was exhausted. 2 weeks later, she left the hospital healthy, in remission, cancer gone. So I don't know if I have anything to do with that directly, probably not, but something happened at this moment to this girl. And this thing that happened has become a part of my life and part of the way I work with people. Actually, I got a letter from this woman 5 months ago telling me she has 6 grandchildren. So I'm really happy that she's still alive.